G'day my friends, Marty Ware here from Marty's Garden. Look, have I got a ripper exciting video for you guys today. Now, just before we get into it, if you've been watching the vlogs here and the videos and the interviews and things, and you're digging the show, please subscribe before you go. I really appreciate it, trying to get some growth on the channel here and get some feedback from you guys about how it's all going along. As you know, I'm getting out there and to empower the world and make some change. And with your help, I can really make it happen. Well, part of it happen because we're a community collective group, right? We all do it together. Without one of us, we can't do it anyway. It's about this stuff, coffee grounds, and guess what? This stuff, egg cartons. Take a look at it. Now, I get about a box from one cafe, a small cafe a week. So that box is full every week, and what I'm doing is I'm putting it out in the rain, I'm soaking it, and I'm making worm bedding with it. And as it's starting to get wet down, it really starts holding in the water, mixing a little bit of coffee grounds, and I'm finding that it's making not only an awesome worm blanket, but it's also making a pretty good bedding. Now, it's still early days yet, right? I'm running the trials in the small worm farm, so in the hungry bin we started using it as a worm blanket, and I started breaking it up, and I've covered that over with a piece of cardboard now to make this sort of double layer blanket, sprinkled in a bit of coffee grounds. But what I found was, because that was the first worm farm that I did, what I found was the worms were starting to move through it, but they were going through the parts where there was sort of like bits of broken down compost already, so I mixed it all up more and sort of got some of the castings through the material, some of the cardboard, and then I found they've crawled into it because the biology's starting to move over that, and they're scouring down, so they're eating a bit of the cardboard and eating those coffee grounds. Way cool, right? So I'm like, okay, time to scale up, my friends. Start putting it into the biggest worm farms ever and see what happens. Now, the top quarter of the biggest worm farms ever are really full. Like, we're talking a lot, right? And I'm sitting there just breaking it up, breaking it up. Every time I look at it, I break it up a little bit more. I don't sort of go over the top of it too much, but just do a little bit every day. And now I'm finding they're starting to move through it too. So what I've done is the ones that have got a bit of leaf mold and leaf litter in there, I've mixed that through a bit as well with a little bit of coffee grounds. You don't add too much coffee grounds so it gets hot, starts decomposing, unless you're going to do a hot compost with the cardboard and the coffee grounds, which is very possible, and I think I might do that if I get a lot of it and see how that goes. But how's that, right? So stopping coffee grounds from going into landfill, stopping cardboard from going off to landfill, and turning it into an awesome worm casting that eventually goes on my garden out to other people that buy my compost. Obviously there's going to be other things in the compost, but I think this material, you can't get hold of leaves and things like that, but if you can get some leaves, mix it through it. But this really assimilates leaves and things like that. It mightn't have as much different fungi and different things and that on it, but we're getting closer and we're saving it from going to landfill and turning it into a valuable resource. I reckon it's way, way cool, and I'm looking forward to letting you know about the updates on the big bins, so the biggest worm farms ever, how they're coming along and how the worms start moving into it. It looks pretty good so far to me, as long as I can keep the moisture into that cardboard. Let me know what you think down below. If you've got any questions, you're doing something similar, you're moving out to the cafes, let me know in the comments box down below. So just ask them when you go to the cafe, so you got a little box or something, put these in for me, I'll come around twice a week and collect it. And if you've got any coffee grounds, I'll collect it too. Now you can get these containers from like ice cream stores. That's where I get this one from, one of the local cafes. They sell a lot of ice cream. They can give me more than these than I need. They've got a lid to put on it. You can leave these containers behind, and generally a cafe will fill up one of those, two of those in a day, which is around about, these are 10-litre containers, right? As I said, pretty awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments box down below. More to come on the Marty's Garden Show. That rhymes. I've got another rhyme cranking out again. Have a great day. Happy gardening. That one. Don't forget that one. And we'll see you at the next video/vlog, live show, and interview real soon. Bye for now.